Hello, we are once again with Savarni. She has been DSP participant and very aspiring student, a very inquisitive personality. And today something great and profound happened in the DSP. And I attribute that process to Savarni's experience. We created this process spontaneously, only for her. And everybody benefited out of this process. The name of the process is Shakti Manthan, which I created first time for the Divya Shakti participants. And as she was the epicenter of this experience, I would like her to contribute her emotions, her feelings, and what she went through and how did she changed in this process.
Do I talk about the history also?
Whatever that feels like. Whatever you are comfortable, you can speak. Because we are interested more in knowing the emotions, feelings, and how did it happen and how everybody got benefited.
Okay, so this process was simply, you did this especially for me because I wanted to understand, or I wanted to know what the two energies were that were at play, because for the past 2 days I could not connect to anything and I felt very disconnected, and I was feeling very, very low on energy and very confused, irritated. I just felt like leaving this, I felt like leaving the workshop, and all of that was happening. Then yesterday I spoke to him about it, and he said we'll find out who those two energies are. And the entire night, as a matter of fact, I was very, very nervous. Very nervous. I felt that I was not ready to confront them as yet. And today in the afternoon, we carried out the process. He recreated a scene from my past, and I took help of 3 particular participants here, the energies that I could connect with. So, should I mention about that?
Yeah, whatever you are comfortable.
So, one of the energy, I took one person, can I name?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So, I took Anjana auntie for recreating the energies that I used to feel under a particular tree. So first we placed a tree in the room in some particular direction, and wherever I wanted it to be. Then I selected, I wanted Anjana auntie to be that particular energy, and then I was supposed to choose 2 people from in the room who had energies that were similar to my, or I felt that they could be my mother or father.
So you were spontaneously selecting these energies.
I was.
What were you guided? Whatever the guidance was coming, you selected.
Selected them.
Yeah,
so
right?
Yeah. So I selected Vidya ma'am as my father and Richa auntie as my mother. And so it took me back to that particular incident, which took place when I was, I think, 6 or 7 years old. 6.
Did it took a long time to go through this?
Hardly any time.
Yeah.
That's because immediately, I think within a few seconds, I got very, very emotional. I started crying. And then Anjana auntie, how do I explain?
Responded to your feelings.
To my feelings, and I asked her who she was. And I don't remember.
And your relationship was revealed.
It was. She turned out to be my daughter. And that is after an entire incident that happened, and she told me that she was actually not here to hurt me, and I was confusing those two energies. And
but you were hurt in some of the past lives.
I was.
And those two lives were mixed.
They were. Until Anjana auntie responded by saying that I'm here to protect you and not to hurt you, and that there's a lot of bloodshed. And somebody is trying to hit me from the back, and I really broke down at that because I used to have a dream of that, And when she said that there's fire, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
she said that there was fire and all of that. I remember I used to have these lucid dreams about me being in a room and in a house, and everybody would just leave the house and the entire house would just burn up. And I always used to be, I could never exit the door. I could never ever leave that house. And I mean, that just scared me. And when she started saying all of this, it made so much sense that I actually did break down. And I was crying a lot because I was feeling so hurt from inside that she, being my daughter, I mean, I have never accepted her presence the way I should have. And I know that because all these years, I'm 20 years old, and for the past
And
19
not married.
I'm not married. In this life, I'm not married. I'm just 20. So, for the past 19 years, I have had a lot of aversion towards children, and especially little ones. And now I know, and then for the past 1 year, I suddenly had this strong urge to become a mother, which is very, very strange, which was very strange. And now I know why. Because
So for that, you decided to marry or adopt somebody?
adopt.
Yeah.
I always wanted to adopt. Today also, right now, I want to adopt, but I wanted to adopt, and that's because there's still a lot of things that are not clear to me, and I'm not
Yeah.
in terms with a lot of things. So, which is why I want to adopt. Anyway, and all of that happened. It was.
So there was a transformation. You did not like children, and you suddenly started, feeling
Yes,
the
I
love
did.
of them, and you wanted to
Very
adopt.
strong urge, and I came across this kid.
And again, do you attribute this change towards the DSP?
So this started happening before my first workshop,
Okay.
but I could not understand why.
Okay. So your understanding came through the DSP.
Through the DSP. So
Fine.
yeah, and so it turns out that that particular energy of that little girl that I felt in my first experience, in my first workshop, the girl that I had seen was actually my daughter. And that time also I kept telling Viramji that she has a nose like I do, for a weird reason. And so after she walked back into light, that is after she ascended or was freed from me, I apologized to her because I really meant it from my heart, and I gave her a lot of love. I think the kind of love that a mother would give to her daughter. And I've never felt that kind of maturity and rawness in me towards anything, any human being. And I felt it for the first time today. And I'm very, very grateful to everybody who's around here, who's here, and especially Viral sir and the ma'am, Shri ma'am, for helping me through this and finally picking off at least one load off my back. So
Good. So you had many questions about this Shakti Manthan process. So what is that you want to know? Because you were the part of the process and you talked about the experiences that you felt. But you had the questions about this process. So would you like to ask the question relating to...
So my first question is that, my first thing is that I want you to take me for my PLR. I want you to be there with me through that journey.
Okay.
And now I just want things to be revealed. I mean, I've been waiting for it. I feel like I'm constantly waiting for it. And sort of that thing is being lifted off my chest. So I just want to know now, and I want to...
So let me tell you, I don't do the PLR in the way the others do it. I do with the open eyes, and I converse with people. I converse with my participants or the students or the people who come for the help. And while talking, I take them to the past lives and clear the past lives. I don't take to the hypnotic states, and I don't do like that. But I do take them to the past old memories and help them to clear. I'll definitely do it for you. What are your questions about Shakti month?
My first question is, how did it happen so quickly?
How did it happen so quickly? Okay, I've taken a lot of training, and I connected to my inner energies and master's energies before I did this process. Yesterday when we spoke, there was a spark in me which told me that, okay, you create a process for her, because when I analyze shortly your conversation, I said this is not a story of this life, and this is not a one life, it's a multiple life, it's a complex situation. And as I work with different energies, different type of energy, it is possible for me to deal with any energy with a lightning speed. Subsequently, what happened was, in the second half of the program, I was not sure how am I going to do it, because I have witnessed so many family constellation processes. But this was not a family constellation process. In this process, what we did is, not only we helped you in the entire process, the people who were participating with you as an energy portals and energy fields, the energy which you connected at that time, we invited those energies into them, and they had performed their role as if they were those people. Then subsequently, we used that energy for all the other people. So there was some connection into their life. And this is how this process is quite different from the family constellation program. All this was a spontaneous guidance, a spontaneous messages that I acted upon. And today, if you ask me, I don't know how it did happen. There is no process as to this. It's just the connection to powers, connection to the energies, which guides me how to do. It tells me, okay, now do this, do this, do this, do this. So actually, I become a whole with it, and whatever they do, I allow them to do it. They means this is the same energy which I work with, but I don't have any logical brain in functioning. So I'm grateful that something helped to you and all of them. Any other question?
I'll have to think about it.
Thank you so much.